Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today is a very exciting video because I am decorating my whole house for Christmas, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up, and let's just jump straight into it. As you can see, I'm starting off in the living room by adding some garland to the TV, and this is the first year I actually bought garland and I really do love it. I think it's a game changer and it just spices up any area. So I'm going to go ahead and add some fairy lights to it because I don't think you can have too many fairy lights at Christmas, and then pop that on the TV. I'll also be adding a couple of silver picks to it as well, just to spruce it up a little bit and make it a little bit more interesting.
This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say, and I claim that Christmas is a mess.
I'm now going to go ahead and decorate the radiator cover, and you're going to see that I do change it up a couple of times because I'm just so indecisive and I never know how I want it, but I really love how it looks in the end. I am going to keep it with the gold, blush pink and silver theme, and I absolutely love those colours, so I think I'm just going to use those colours every single year now in the living room. But because we have such a packed Christmas tree this year, I do want to keep the living room a little bit more subtle, just so it doesn't take away from the Christmas tree and the room doesn't look too cluttered. If you did miss me decorating the Christmas tree, I am going to go ahead and link it in the eye for you, so you can go ahead and watch that video once you've finished watching this one.
Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday.
So like I said before, I really don't think you can have too many fairy lights at Christmas, so whenever there's a space that I'm not really sure what to do with, I just add some fairy lights to it. It really glams up a space and just brightens any dark areas that you're not sure how to decorate. So I did go ahead and just use a candle holder and fill it with some fairy lights, and I think it really brightens up under the TV and just adds that little something extra while still being nice and subtle.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers.
I am going to be showing you everything at the end of the video, so do stick around if you want to see any of my decorations up close to get a better look at them. That will all be at the end of the video so I can do it all in one go. But right now I just need to go ahead and change the cushions on the sofa. I was going to have red ones, but I just didn't like how they looked next to the pink tree, so I just went ahead and put my blush pink cushions on, and I absolutely love how this looks. So now all I need to do is sort out the cushions and the throw blankets before I can move on to other areas of the house.
Chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Play it with me under the mistletoe.
So instead of using the red throws, which I originally planned, I've decided to go with the pink and the blue and gold because they just go perfectly with the tree, and I do want the tree to be the main focus point in this room. But I am going to leave the lid off of my throw blanket basket and just leave the red ones hanging out, so it still has a touch of red by the TV. That way the red can link in with the kitchen and it all just comes together. I also just think it looks really cozy when you can see all of the throw blankets. So I love how that looks, and I can now move on to other areas. I'm going to go ahead and do this windowsill and also that little cabinet, but again, I don't want them to look too cluttered, so I'm going to see if I can make it minimal but still quite glam. So it's now time to move into the kitchen, and this is where all the red, gold and green comes into play. I've got this lovely tiered tray and also a mirrored tray that I'm going to be using in the kitchen. I do love a good tiered tray. I think you can decorate it in so many different ways. So this is going to be one of the main focus points in the kitchen, and I was going to go to town and have loads of tinsel and just cover the cupboards and all of the handles and everything and just really make it red and gold, but I changed my mind because I learned from having my autumn decor that I don't like the kitchen to be too decorated. It just looks like mess to me, and I really like having a minimal kitchen, so I am going to stick with the tiered trays, the mirrored tray and the windowsill, and just have touches of the red and gold decorations in the kitchen just so it isn't too overwhelming.
Let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart, and I can promise.
You can definitely tell that it's November now because my kitchen just gets so dark. It's one of the first rooms to get dark, even if upstairs is still really bright and airy. The kitchen is always so grey. So just for this clip, it has gone a little bit yellow, but it will go back to normal in a second. But I am so indecisive. I've put the mirrored tray on the windowsill, but in 2 seconds time, we're going to see me moving it again because I just can't figure out where I want everything in this kitchen. I did go ahead and use the real candy canes, the edible candy canes, just so people can go ahead and help themselves, and I thought that it was a cute little Christmas treat to have in the kitchen that I can just top up rather than just having the fake ornament ones.
This year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, dance, dance. Come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
So once the kitchen was all done, it was time to move up to the bedroom, and I think the bedroom might end up being my favourite room. It is very close with the living room, but I've never decorated my bedroom for Christmas before, and this year I definitely went all out and it has completely transformed it into a lovely winter wonderland. So I can't wait to show you what it looks like at the end, but I'm just going to go ahead and put my Christmas bed in on the bed.
Fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe. And I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first snow is falling down, and the storm is on its way. But as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us.
If you're looking for some cheap, affordable Christmas bedding this year, I definitely would check out the range. That's where I got this from, and it's so soft and cozy. I absolutely love it, and it is so affordable. I have a Super King bed, and I think it was only £20. It might have been 25, but I've never come across this type of bedding that cheap before, and it is such good quality as well. So I definitely will check out the range for more bedding in the future. But all of these Christmas decorations have come from the range or B&M, so everything is super affordable, and I have tried to decorate on a budget.
The first for me and you. I longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow.
So I'm now going to go ahead and use these multicoloured lights on the bed. I think we used them on the tree last year or the year before, but of course now I've changed downstairs to the blush pink and more subtle tones, they just wouldn't have gone. So I brought them upstairs to use in the bedroom, and I did actually have to cut out a big chunk of footage that I did using these, because I tried to wrap them around the bed originally and I got in a bit of a pickle. I got them completely knotted, and it took me about an hour and a half to unknot them. So I went ahead and just used them on top of the bed instead, and I had so many lights left over that I've just used them in a little vase on the bedside table as an extra little ornament.
Snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm.
So I'm now going to go ahead and add some tinsel and even more fairy lights to the windowsill, and because I've never decorated the bedroom before, I didn't want the bedroom to be subtle. I wanted it to hit you in the face when you walk in and just be a complete Christmas wonderland. So I added some more ornaments, tinsel and lights to the windowsill, as well as the tinsel and garland to the TV stand, just to make everything pop.
A moment we'll fill with love and joy.
I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope it's given you some inspiration on how you can decorate your homes as well. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you back here in the next one.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. I'm making plans for what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you. 'Cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire. 'Cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend